It's pretty wild when you stop and think about it, just how much information a country generates every single day. We're talking economic reports, weather patterns, school locations, the whole shebang. Now imagine for a second, what if all that info wasn't locked away in some government file cabinet, but was actually open for everyone to use?
Yeah, what if it was like a public treasure chest, just waiting to be opened? A resource for entrepreneurs, a toolkit for researchers, and a source of incredible insight for everyday citizens. Seriously, what could you build with that? What kind of problems could you solve?
Well, Lila, in Tunisia, that's not a hypothetical question at all. It's the real deal. They've actually built the treasure chest. It's called data.gov.tn, and it's the National Open Data Portal. We're talking about a massive initiative here, all designed to make public info accessible to absolutely everyone. So let's dive in and see what's inside. Okay, so to really get a feel for how big this project is, you've got to start with the numbers. And honestly, when you look at the sheer volume and the level of collaboration here, it's pretty staggering. So first off, get this. The portal is hosting over 2,740 distinct data sets. That is a ton of information. And what's really cool is that this information isn't just coming from one place. It's not siloed. No, it's being contributed by almost 200 different producers. We're talking ministries, public agencies, you name it. That's the kind of collaboration that makes a platform like this so incredibly rich. Okay, Kareem, those are some seriously impressive numbers, for sure. But I know what every strategist, data analyst, or developer watching is thinking right now. So what? I mean, what are people actually doing with all this data? And that is the absolute key, Lila. This portal isn't just some digital library you browse through. Its entire purpose is what they call reutilization, or, reuse. The whole goal is to turn all this raw information into actual tangible tools and insights. And it's not just a theory, it's already happening. We're seeing things like transport apps, Trinity and Wasalani, pop up. There are data viz tools like Archem, and even AI projects are emerging from this. Every single one of these is an active reuse, a real-world tool built right on the back of this open data.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me. Let's say I'm a developer looking for my next big project, or a researcher who needs very specific info. What can I actually expect to find inside this treasure chest?
Well, it's all organized by theme, and right away you can see where the big focus is. A whopping 40% of all the data sets, we're talking over 1,000 of them, are dedicated to agriculture and fishing. It's so clear that the portal is reflecting national economic priorities. And for an innovator, you know what that means. It means the richest, most detailed data is sitting right there, available in one of the country's most vital sectors. But again, let's go beyond just the broad categories. You really have to think of each and every dataset as a tool just waiting for someone like you to pick it up and solve a specific real-world problem. And the potential just becomes so clear when you look at the specifics. For instance, you can find the exact GPS coordinates of every single school. That's a goldmine for an urban planner. Or how about a list of on-duty pharmacies for the weekend? That's the foundation of a public health app right there. You can even find data on grants for cultural associations, or literally download a list of industrial project ideas to spark your next startup. All right, I am sold. I'm totally convinced. The potential here is just massive. So let's get to the big question. If someone's watching this right now, whether they're in Tunis or Toronto, and they want to get involved, how do they even start? That's the best part, Lila. This is not a closed system. The portal is absolutely designed to be a two-way street. Its success, its growth, it all depends entirely on community engagement and participation. And contributing is surprisingly easy. The platform basically invites you to be part of its growth. So if you don't see the data you need, you can request it. If you build something cool, you can propose it as a new reuse and get it featured. And if you spot an issue or an error, you can report it to help make the data better for everyone. You get to be a user, a contributor, and a quality checker, all at the same time. So what you're saying is the platform is there, the data is open, and the door to get involved is wide open. That's a really powerful invitation.
Exactly. This data holds just countless stories about Tunisia's economy, its culture, its society. So the only real question left is, what story will you tell?